Yo, what's going on, everyone? I'm finally back with another video. Here is a MLB The Show 21 video. So I kind of messed up here, so it's kind of just gonna jump to the next part. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, just enjoy the video anyway. In the first batter of the day, Corbin Burns on the mound, 0-2. He gets Alomar striking out. And a 3-1 count here to Acuna, and he'll hit a ground ball to, I think that's Tatis. It's out number 2. And first pitch back to Tatis, and the first inning. Now we go into my first at bat. And the first at bat with Player of the Month Buxton gets a perfect on DeGrom. The first time I ever played DeGrom in this game, and he goes a yard, making the lead 1-1, going to the batter's eye. Now Tatis in a full count here in our second at bat. Tatis swings over the fastball and strikes out, and Ohtani in a 1-2 hits the ball, grounds out to, I don't know who that is. And then Mike Piazza, catcher, 3-2 count, 2 outs, swings and misses at the slider. Well, mainly me. But here now we go Buxton on his team. First pitch on him, already 1 out. And he gets a bloop hit in the second. So a very speedy guy on at first. But Corbin Burns starts to work out of the inning. First pitch, he goes to Stan Musial, grounds at the 4, over to 6, out at 3. Double play. Now we go to bat. Bottom of the second, 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton up, and he gets a line out. I don't know how he even made contact with that. But Corbin Burns now top 3, gives up a hit. So another leadoff, or a leadoff man. But then 0-2 with 2 down. This man with Alomar he will pop up to left, stranding the runner at first. And now we are going to the next inning. I don't know what the next inning is. Top 4, 2-2, 2 down, going to Vladdy. And Vladdy gets a base hit. Corbin Burns has 46 pitches at this point, making now his 49th against Buxton. Buxton grounds out to short, and he gets a fielder choice, 6-4. Now bottom of the 4th, we got Mike Piazza, and he swings at a bad slider, and by he I mean me. So now top 6. This game's going a little quick. He gets another strikeout, Corbin Burns here. And we get the first out, and Corbin Burns, I almost said Baron Corbin, gets it. I don't know if that was his last inning or not. Ryan McMahon here, he gets a base hit at the bottom of the 6th. Tatis now with 2 down, and we will strand a runner at first as he flies out to left field. Kenley Jansen comes on for us. As I said, we took out Corbin Burns. And his first batter gets a pop-up to left on a hanging pitch. Guerrero now up with 1 down. And he grounds through against the shift. Gets a first? Wow. A base hit. Now Buxton up against Jansen. And Buxton grounds short, and this is the most athletic play I've seen from a pitcher this year. Jansen throwing it off bounds, getting Buxton at first, and with 2 down, he gets a ground ball to second, who I had Max Muncy playing there. And now we go to the bottom of the 7th. He checks in Dan Plesac, and Plesac in a 2-2 in his first pitch. I swing at a bad pitch, and it's strike 3. 1 down, Piazza checks in. Piazza gets a good swing on the ball, and we get a runner on with 1 out, just like he did. Now comes Vlad Guerrero, and he gets hit by Plesac. And then Giancarlo Stanton with 2 on, 3-2, 2 out, and I swing at that fastball. So now top 8, Jansen gets a ground, or I don't know who got the hit, but Jansen allows the base hit up the middle. Now 2 on, 1 down, and an 0-2 count. Robert. There, I should have went to first and then throw over to second, but I didn't. And now Dobie up. 3-2, 2 outs. He draws a walk. So bases are loaded for Dobie. And Rogers checks in, and he checks in Andrew Jones. I don't know why I edited this so fast, but 0-2, sweeping curve gets Andrew Jones swinging. And he goes over to carry Wood out of the pen. And Nick Solak, a bench bat that we go with, gets a good piece of the ball, but will fly out to center. It's the bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, and then up comes Buxton. Again, we just got him. This is his first game, and he's solely responsible for both our runs as he gets a hanging slurve, and he takes it over the fence. It goes 2-4, I think 4 with 2 homers in this game. And I think that's the best Buxton's ever done for me. And Tatis gets on base. I don't know who's playing third, but he couldn't hold on. And then Shohei Ohtani misses on the hit and run. I don't know why I tried it. We got hosed. 9th inning time, we go to Chapman, my closer. Not right now. I can show you the team now. This was a few days old. Chapman in a 1-2. Throws a slider and gets him swinging. Strikeout 1. Now 2 outs away from the save. We go over to Buxton. Buxton apparently takes the pitch. I don't know why I left that in. And then Buxton goes very far. He was sitting on the fastball high, but Buxton flies out to Buxton at the end. 2 outs. And here Stan Musial gets first pitch, and he gets on base, so he keeps the inning alive and gets this tying run up to the plate. Tying run being Willie Adames. Adames 0-2, 2 down, takes the pitch inside. 1-2. Not sure why I showed that pitch. Go back to the slider and get Willie Adames striking out. So in the first game that I show, we win 2-0 against a pretty good team. Definitely a good debut for Buxton. The other guys, maybe Buxton was the best. Corbin Burns did really well as well. I believe he gets player of the game here. I don't know why all these highlights are playing. Giving free promotion to MLB The Show. We gotta love it. As you can see, Chapman gets his second save. I can't really see the screen, so you can see all the stats, but that's basically all. Thank you for watching. Back with another return that I'll probably disappear for 3 months again, but you know, it's what I do. So thank you for watching, and tune in next time. So as you can see here, this game was played on March 5th, and today is March 13th, I believe. This will be going up on March 13th at least. So that was a good 8 days ago when that came out. And you could kind of see my team. If you looked hard enough, if you want to pause it, you could have. But I might as well show the team that I have now that is currently getting progressed through. I'm working toward that's not my team, that's a grinding team. But my team here, this is basically what I roll with. I'll show you more in depth, but this is the main squad, like from out here. As you can see, like first base, not really doing much at first base. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. Trout, of course, he's not paralleled. Those are like the main two that aren't paralleled. Trout I recently got, so he's now on the team. You can see what I run here. Byron Buxton. He's been pretty good for me. Only 38 plate appearances in 13 games, so you can't say too much about him, but he's been doing good. Tatis, he's been hit and miss for me. He's got a 245 average, but he batted, I don't know, he was around 300 in the game, or in the video. He was at one point like 500 in like 50 at-bats. Not 50, but a good amount of at-bats. Of course, Mike Trout, I've only used in a BR run, and I don't know what happened. I think my opponent just quit before Trout came up, and then he's redrafted. So I haven't used him online yet. Ryan McMahon, easily top 2 bat on the team. He's been on my team since day 1. As you can see, parallel 3. Obviously, a lot of people have him because he's a free card. I played only 35 games with him, but that's around the most on my team. 295. And he's not even my best hitter. We got Piazza, who I got from the first inning program. I believe it was the first inning program? Yeah, it is. And he's been alright. I kind of locked him in because I knew I was going to keep him either way. He's 328. He's only got 4 homers, but he's been getting on every now and then. Santander, one of my favorite guys to use. Switching bad, he's batting 372 in 45 appearances. He's a good man to have. His swing's pretty good in this game, and I haven't had a problem with him yet. Easily my best bat, I believe, is Xander Bogaerts, who in 76 appearances batting 351. I believe he has the most homers with 11. I believe maybe the only other guy I know would be the 99 Chipper Jones, but it's because I always get Chipper Jones in drafts, not because he hits home runs for my team. So on my actual team, Bogaerts I think has the most home runs, and I think he's tied or first or second with Chipper Jones all time in this game. And again, Rhys Hoskins, I haven't actually used him online yet. I haven't used anybody on this team that is new online yet. See the bench guys like Joe Carter, I recently got, I think I used him in a BR run. So I don't think those are real plate appearances. Shohei Ohtani, still on the bench. You saw him in the video. He was just starting because his card just came out. Obviously. Giancarlo Stanton, another guy you saw. Obviously he's going to go to the bench for Trout. Not really good at average though. So I couldn't get that going. Alright, as I get interrupted by a call. I don't remember what I was last doing, so here's Stan's stats. Only batting 207 with him, obviously. I think I said that before the cut happened, but he does have 7 home runs, so he is not bad. We got Ricky Henderson, who I haven't used. I just pulled Trout, so I finished their whole collection. And their whole division collections. And then we got Vladdy, just kind of here. Some other guys that I do like, though. I don't think any of these diamonds. Oh, Paul Konerko I had in a BR run. And he was pretty good. 3 for 6 with 3 home runs, so he wasn't bad. Muncy, it's just not really that good once you get in the higher divisions. Some guys, like, most of these guys I haven't tried before. Like Machado I haven't tried when he was up against righties. We got, like, Kirby Puckett, I'll probably never use. Maybe that's a bench bat. Justin Turner, probably will never use outside of these CPU games that I had to play with him. Bo Bichette never used. This Buxton never used, but we obviously have Buxton. Austin Riley's been a guy that I kind of want to try, but I think I'd start him if I wanted him in, and then move like someone else. Same with like Giambi. Bregman, I think I used online once, and he did pretty well. Got good contact on the ball. But the main guys that I've used are like gold players, so like this Bogaerts is pretty good, but obviously I have the diamond. Springer wasn't bad. Yerman's alright, but I've only used him in BR. Nelson Cruz. I don't know where the guy I'm trying to show is. The only guy I'm really excited for, here he is David Ortiz. He's been my first baseman most of the time. 288. Not bad. And I'm really pretty excited to get his diamond card. So that's the offense. And now we're going to switch over to the, I almost said defense, but the pitching. Of course, Corbin Burns, who is kind of my ace. I like him the most out of all my pitchers. I know I've only used him for 7 innings, but I do like his pitch selection the most. He's not allowed to run in 7 innings, so that's good. He's 2-0 somehow. We got Pedro, who is always tired when I want to debut him. But it's because I use him for so long. He got 43 innings in 10 games. Got a 4.15 ERA. I think he has, I want to say 7 losses in ranked. I can double check that. And 3 of them are from Pedro. I think 2 of them are from Evaldi too, which we'll check in a minute. Carlos Rondon, he does allow some runs, but he's 3-0, so not too bad. In 13 innings, allows 7 runs. Nathan Eovaldi has 2 of the losses, but he has a great ERA. Like, he's only allowed 4 runs in almost 30 innings. I actually like this Eovaldi a lot, as long as I can locate. And then we got Frank Tanana. I haven't used him yet, so I don't know what to say about him, really. In the pen, I think we have 3 lefties and 5 righties. I think that's what I run. We're trying to look now. Yep, that's what I run. But Taylor Rogers, who's always playing down, but you did see him get, I think, a hold where he got out of an inning. So he's not terrible. He's just not my first guy out of the pen. Jake Diekman, the gold, obviously a good card. He's 4-0 because I used him in BR. A 1.54 ERA in 11 innings. Terrence Eckersley, never used him. Got rocked, apparently, in 1 inning work against CPU. Kenley Jansen checked in, did work, of course. Does get hittable after a while, but he's still pretty good. Nick Anderson, I don't think he did. He allowed 1 run in 2 innings. Pitch. I don't really like the pitch selection. I don't know. I don't really like the other guys that I have. Trevor Hoffman, never used, but he doesn't look too bad. But it doesn't really matter about the looks. Chapman, as I obviously said, was my closer, and he was my closer. Every time he checked in the game, he pitched a shutout. Inning, got a save, but now I got Mo as my closer, who hasn't played online, but yeah. Some other guys I could put in is like Matt Barnes. Might be the only guy I really go for, him or Kerry Wood. You know, Kerry Wood's pretty good, but he gets easily hittable. Houston Street I'm not going to put in no matter what, because I don't really like his stats. Liam Hendricks I just recently got, so I don't know, same with Kirby Yates. And some of the golds like Kelvin Herrera I could, Lee Smith I could, Rob Dibble I could. I know this Shane Green does cause problems for people, but he got rocked every time I pitched him. But yeah, that's the team now. Let's check programs. Where am I looking? The boss. I'm not honestly excited for either of these cards. I mean, Jason Bay's alright. Lee Smith, might be the pick I go with. Maybe Jason Bay. I'm not going down Mattingly though, so I'm getting closer to that. At the daily moments, I do have the Silver Mad Bum. I just don't want to complete his missions. So, and then tomorrow I get the Matt Camp, and soon I get the Sheffield. Here's what I am on the Team Affinity. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. We go over do collections. Jackie Robinson. I only have 42 series players. And if you can see here, we only completed 1 division out of all of them, but we only have 2 teams in the AL left and 7 in the NL left to get Chipper Jones, Ortiz, and Alfonso Soriano, which I'm slowly getting at, but I don't know how long it will take. But yeah, we're 24-7 in ranked. I haven't played since, I don't know, it's been a few days. It's because I was grinding this BR program though, because you can see I completed it. I got my rewards, sold them both to do collections, because I do not care about these rewards whatsoever. So yeah, basically that's all. I don't know if events are updating tomorrow. Maybe there's an event that I like to play, and I do not care about these rewards whatsoever, so I didn't play it. But yeah, I just thought I'd add this at the end to show the team now compared to when the video was out. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see you maybe next time when I play.